Hello Vidyashrins, I hope you're doing fine and staying safe at home. So today in this video we'll discuss about our next topic, which is notice writing. Before starting this topic,
I want to discuss about the ways of communication. There are so many ways of communication.
aren't there? And they could be mails, they could be letters, and they could be notices as well. So today in this video we'll discuss about notice writing. We'll discuss about some key points to remember and examples and the format of notice writing. Let's start. What do you mean by notice?
A notice is a very important form of written communication.
It is a very short piece of writing which is usually formal in style. It is widely used by individuals, organizations to announce events and celebrations, occasions like inaugurations or sales, births, deaths, any announcements, appeals, or to extend invitations. It is an information displayed on the notice board at a convenient place, and notice should be a complete information and must be written in a clear and lucid style and easy to understand.
Points to remember. A notice is always enclosed in a box, so the entire content of the notice should be in a box. Second, write at the top name of the issuing authority in capital letters. Third, date of issue should be mentioned on the left hand side. So we'll mention the same date on which the notice has been published. Fourth, write the word notice in capital letters. Fifth, the heading is to be written after notice and with an eye-catching caption. Sixth, the language of the contents should be simple, correct and clear. Seventh, mention name and designation of the writer at the end. Last, do not use personal pronouns like I, you. Now let's discuss about the 5 W's we must consider while writing the notice. These are what, where, when, who and whom.
Let's discuss these 5 W's, because these 5 W's must be covered in a notice. First one is what. What is the notice all about? What is going to happen? Any event or any occasion? Second, where. The venue or the location, will mention the venue or the location. Third one is when. This is the time and the date of the event or meeting, and if possible we'll mention the duration as well so that people can schedule their timings accordingly. Fourth, who. This will be who the notice is addressed to. Who all are supposed to adhere to the notice should be clearly mentioned to avoid any confusion. And the last one is whom. So we will mention the final detail. This mentions who the appropriate authority to contact.
Now let's discuss the format of notice writing. So we know that a notice is always enclosed in a box, so we have to make a box first. Then we'll mention the name of organization or school or any institution, all in capital letters. Then we'll write notice, N-O-T-I-C-E, again in capital letters, followed by date on the very left side, and the date will be the same date on which the notice has been published. Then we'll mention the heading or subject. After that we'll start writing the content. Then at the end we'll write the name and the designation. Now let's discuss one example. First of all, the notice is always enclosed in a box. You have to make a box. Now always leave the first line and the last line of the notice, and always leave some margin on the left side and the right side. Do not start writing from the walls of the box. Let's start now. Vidyashree International School, Rohtak has planned an excursion to Agra, Mathura and Vrindavan. It's a week-long trip during which the students will visit the famous places of the area. Write a notice in the answer sheet in not more than 50 words, giving all the necessary details. Sign yourself as Anshuman, the head boy of the school. So we'll start with Vidyashree International School, Rohtak, name of the school or any of the organization. In this example, we'll mention the name of the school. Then notice, all in capital letters. Then on the very left side, we'll mention the date. Date on which the notice has been published, we'll mention the same date. Then we will mention the relevant headline, and then we'll start with the content. And remember that the content should be really simple, correct and clear. Then we'll mention the name and designation of the writer. Let's read the content. All the students are informed that the school has planned a week-long excursion to Agra, Mathura, Vrindavan. The cost of the entire trip is Rs 3,500 each, which includes meals, fare and lodging. Those who are interested can give their names to their respective class teachers. Then we'll write the name of the person and the designation of the writer. Anshuman, head boy.
So students, I hope this topic is clear, and I hope you all have your PDFs with you. So copy this topic very carefully, do not commit any error, learn it. And also I want you to practice. So there are a few worksheets in your grammar book, so you can take help from that. And yes, do practice in your rough notebook, so that will become easier for you to understand the format. And we'll meet in the next video with another topic. Till then, goodbye, take care, stay safe.